Greetings, gentlemen and ladies, old school Game Snob here, and lightning has struck twice. Twice. We have the infinite gambling glitch, the infinite money glitch. Let me show you as an experienced master now of infinite money gambling. Look at this. We have, oh wait, my head's in the way. Get out of the way, head. There we go. 50% off vendor prices. Okay. So here's how to really take advantage of this. They did this a few days ago. I thought it might be unintentional, but now they're doing it again. So hey, I say jump right in and take advantage of this infinite gamble. Get yourself a godly tiara, get yourself some godly stuff. Let me show you how to do this, okay? You're gonna need the edge bow, Tal Tier in a 3-socket bow. Make sure you put this in a bow that has low enough requirements that you can equip such said bow. This will give you 15% off vendor prices. You're also going to need yourself a nice Geed's charm. The more reduced vendor prices, the better. I think 15 is max, 10 is worse. Mine's 13, it works well enough. Here's what we're going to do. All right, here's how we start things off. Hit up Larzuk and look at his armor. Now we're going to be looking for some particular items. For example, this one here looks pretty good. 16,000 is what I'm going to sell that for. Oops, 35,000, what I'm going to sell it back for, right? 16,000, 35,000. What? Something about this doesn't make sense. It's like, it's infinite money. Whoa. So this is what I like to do. I like to grab a few. That one's, you know, you have to, you create your little niche and you work out your best markups, right? 35, 35, 35, 35. Pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just go 1, 2, 2, 3, and then, you know, find the ones that are worth about 20,000. That's about as best as you can do, is about 20,000. So you just basically buy, and sell, 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 sell. Before you know it, you will be at maximum possible gold. And like I say, guys, I think you can feel safe about doing this because, I mean, there's no way that the devs didn't know that infinite gambling was a thing. They brought this whole event back. How could they possibly miss that was a glitch? Not, I guess, you know, I guess they want everybody to have infinite gambling fun. So I would say at this point, since this is the second time this is now occurring, and this is just kicking off for today, you're going to be able to do this, I think, until tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, there we go. Now we're full of gold, right? Now, take your full stack of gold, keep everything equipped, your Geed's charm, stuff like that. What you're also going to want to do, free out your inventory. Free up a bunch of space. You're going to start gambling like some good gear. So you're going to need to free up some space. And here's what you can do. Coronets are good. Yeah, but you can basically gamble for anything. You know, you just gamble for anything because... let's see. Let's find a coronet. I'll tell you my pro tips. Now, what I don't bother doing is finding new coronets when it becomes a circlet. The speed at which you can just gamble circlets and then sell them back. See, now circlets are not usually worth as much. Well, in that case, this one was. And in that case, that one was. And in that case, that one was. I just kind of buy whatever. You know, sometimes they're circlets, sometimes they're diadems, sometimes they're coronas. Coronas? What did I say? I don't know what I said. Yeah, anyway, like I say, you can see the price there. 35,000 to gamble a coronet. And you're selling them back for 17,000, 35,000, 21,000, 3 to combat skills. Yeah. Anyway, you guys can imagine how fun this is to have infinite gambling. And then as soon as you run out of gold, just head over to Larzuk and do it all again. Just keep gambling. And this works with anything. This basically works with anything. But yeah, like I say, clear out some space. Make sure you don't have your charm too close to your edge. You might accidentally sell your Geed's charm, and if you only have one, that would be the end of your gambling fun. So I have some books blocking my way. I accidentally sold charms. I've accidentally sold charms several times. You can also do this with amulets, of course. Look at this, 13,000 for an amulet. The amulets sell, and you can do this for other gear too. Like if you want to find, well, I found griffins last time. The last event this was going on, I found griffins. You could also say try to. Oh, well, there goes my connection. Now let's get back into the game. I'm on Starlink satellite internet, and it's usually fast, nice, fast, responsive. But it randomly drops for just like a fraction of a second, which is a problem. Usually I have to have a bit of a carryover backup VPN sort of thing, but it's a little slower. And for gambling, you kind of want to, be able to. You guys won't have any problem with this, of course, if you're on nice high-speed internets. But yeah, teleport, damage reduction, 1 to strength. Last time I found this. This is my favorite item. If you guys maybe have caught that video of me just being excited about this item. Yeah. Anyway, we'll do a little bit of gambling together. If you guys have not already run off to your computers to do some gambling, you should, number 1. But number 2, yeah, you can hang out with me for a minute and we'll do some gambling together. Or we'll look for a good coronet. What I really want to find today is an improvement on my damage reduction amulet, actually. But we'll do some coronets, because coronets can just roll godliness. You can roll some godly boots, strength resist. You may find yourself throwing away stuff that you would have never thrown away just because of the sheer abundance of it all. Yeah, roll up potentially some nice tri-res boots, some godly boots. With boots, probably the only thing we really care about is the yellow ones, so we can kind of go through those a little faster. But yeah, let's do some more coronets. 22 life, elemental skills, energy. Do this with your highest level character. Higher level gambling yields the better results. You can still do this with, 80-some, level 80-some character and get some of them. You can still get like, I'm pretty sure you can get Griffin's Eye. I'm not sure exactly what the, I got Griffin's Eye at level 89. I'm not sure what the minimum is. There's a nice damage reduction, but it's got nothing else on it, and I'm starting to get quite a few of those. For my hardcore character, that's nice. You guys might not care about damage reduction, but for that, it is nice for this character. Yeah, anyway, gamble all day. What I also like to do is when I start to get near the end of my gold, not entirely empty, is I'll go back to Larzak and I'll start buying some more stuff. It's just a little faster. Because if you have a little gold to buy the stuff with initially, then you don't have to just like buy one at a time and sell it back. I guess that's actually not really hardly even any different, but I don't know. It's like my min-max brain, right? Like, how can I buy things a little bit faster and get even more gambling done? That's kind of in the ballpark of good. Low damage reduction though, so. What godliness. And the other thing I recommend is make a mule, clear out some space. You're gonna, I had, I don't know, a dozen or so coronets that I kept last time. And of those, there was many more that I threw away that would have actually been good, just because I didn't really have inventory space. So go and mule some stuff, free up some space for yourself. I recommend that. I've kind of, the first time I was kind of doing this a little bit like whatever. This time we're doing it full steam, because this time I think the devs know that what's going on, and I don't think they're going to do a rollback. I think that this is the way things are. This is our Christmas present. So let's see. That one's actually not very good. Some of this stuff I'm going to throw on the ground, honestly, because it's kind of nice to see. Like I say, min-maxing, right? Now that's not a good one. I'm going to throw that on the ground. That one's good. At 14,000, 15,000, 29,000 is too expensive. I'm going to throw that on the ground, get it out of the way. It's just easier to see, right? 23,000, bought for 10, so that one's worth like not quite as much. Yeah, like I say, this is just kind of the min-maxing, because you're going to be doing this if you do a bunch of gambling. Kind of like I'm doing here, you're going to be doing so much of this. You want to create like a nice workflow, right? So it's like, which ones are the highest markups? Like 35, 33, 23 is kind of low. But yeah, so I might throw that one down on the ground. This one at 7,000 is probably not worth enough. And if your Larzak doesn't have good stuff, you can always just re-roll your Larzak, start a new game and come back. Actually, I'm probably going to be disconnecting so much because of my internet. There we go. That's a nice buy sell right there. Right. So now I know exactly where they are, and I can see exactly which ones to buy back. It's just like a little bit easier. By the way, shift left click sells it back, shift right, or sorry, control right click, buys it. Control left click, control right click, just faster, right? In case you didn't know the hotkeys, you probably do. Bing, 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 da bing, da bing, bing. Oh, it's so fun and addictive to have infinite gambling. And I do it 3 at a time, just because I think it's faster than this, right? You could do this, but I think it's just faster like that. 1, 2, 3, and I would do 4, but I don't know if that one's the best markup. 10,000, it's probably okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep. All right, let's do another round of gambling. And then I'm gonna upload this video and let you guys get to it. We'll do some coronets. Coronets are always potentially some of the most godly items in the game, so we'll do some coronets. These, like I say, can also roll as diadems and Griffin's Eye. They will not look like diadems, they will look like circlets or coronets until you gamble them. That's a lot of mana, that's a huge amount of mana. I actually have a build in mind that might use that, so I'm going to throw that on the ground for now. Actually, that reminds me, I keep disconnecting, so I'm gonna save that one. I might not use this one exactly, but I have an idea for creating like an energy shield sorceress with like, I don't know, 5,000 mana or something like that, and holding her own insight. I did a little bit of testing with it. It's kind of beastly, kind of godly, kind of fun, kind of funny. Oh, see, now those ones, they always look like griffins. They're not usually griffins, but they look like griffins, right? You can see how it randomly gambled the diadem though, right? 20 energy, barb skills 1. Yeah. 3 to fire skills. So what is good? What are you looking for? I mean, here's the thing. There's so many different things that are potentially good for so many classes and so many builds. I kind of gamble the stuff I want to find. You know, mana steal, life steal, all res. I feel like that needs something else. Does that also need... See, that's the thing. I'm not that familiar with assassin, so I don't really know if that's godly or good. All res, assassin skills. I feel like it would be nice if it had faster movement speed or something like that. I'm going to throw that back. I think that could be better. But it's actually not too bad. That might be really good. I don't really know. Like I say, assassin isn't my thing. I don't know assassin that well. I played one assassin, and she was actually really fun. And then she died. And she was hardcore, so... yeah. I didn't learn as much as I wanted to. There's certain classes I go to and I keep playing over and over. Amazon Sorceress, basically. And I keep meaning to get into the other classes and learn them more, but I've only kind of casually done so. Not enough to be pro and to know all the different builds and all that stuff. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, but you can see how long like one stack of gold lasts for, right? Faster on walk, minimum damage. And, you know, don't turn your nose up at the blues, right? The blues could be good. If you roll like a 3 open socket blue with something else like I say, maybe like damage reduction or something like that. Well, again, like I say, it's hard to hold on to everything. You can't keep it all in this game. You don't have enough space. So you almost kind of have to choose what you want. And if something is, you know, specifically godly, you can trade it, obviously, but you can't keep it all. There's lots of things that could be considered good and very useful. But where can you stash it all? I don't know. Nope, not griffins. Cold skills to the team. All res and dexterity, replenish life, paladin skills, minimum dice. I don't even know if that's that great. I don't think so. Damage reduction. I've only played paladin a little bit. If you find a 3 open socket magic find magic item, by the way, hang on to that. That's the highest roll you can get for a headpiece for magic find. What is the maximum? 35 or 40, I think. 30 or 40. Something like there for maximum magic find on a magic blue tiara or whatever. No, maybe I'll throw up a live stream on this. You guys can give me anyone who's not gambling for themselves and you just want to watch somebody else gamble. You can give me tips. Let me know if I'm throwing away any absolute treasures. Maybe I'll fire up a live stream in a bit. But for now, I'm going to upload this video, Cold Resist, Replenish Life. And yeah, that way anybody who doesn't know about this can jump right on it. And I think you still got quite a bit of time. I think we got until tomorrow. 3 to combat skills and damage reduction 12. That would be really cool if that was damage reduction 25 or close to damage reduction 25. So yeah, that would be really cool for maybe like a hardcore paladin. Oh, those ones always look like griffins. They look like griffins. Anyway, I'm going to throw up this video. Maybe I'll do some more straight gambling videos. Yeah, otherwise... Oh, guys, enjoy the shenanigans.